Welcome to another series of travel into the story of wonders. Welcome to Judi's Odyssey. So today we're going to talk about two stories from Greek mythology. And before that, most of you don't know what's the meaning behind our name. Well, Odyssey means a long, adventurous journey full of challenges and personal growth. While we read, the character may face challenges and we, the reader, will reflect, and Judi is just my name. Today, we're going to talk about two stories, which are Nisus and Scylla, and Deucalion and Pyrrha. So, buckle up your seats and let's go! To give you an overview, these stories differ from each other. One talks about betrayal, rejection, punishment, desperation, unrequited love. And one talks about humanity, survival, resilience, hope, and faith. First up, we're going to talk about Nisus and Scylla, also known as Samson and Delilah. King Nisus of Megara had a magical purple lock of hair that protected his kingdom. His daughter, Scylla, fell in love with King Minos, who was attacking their city. To win his love, Scylla betrayed her father by cutting off his purple lock, causing his defeat. But Minos was horrified by her act of betrayal and rejected her. As punishment, the gods turned both Nisus and Scylla into birds, forever enemies. Next, we're going to talk about Deucalion and Pyrrha, the great flood of Greek mythology. After Zeus decided to destroy humanity with a great flood because of their wickedness, only Deucalion and Pyrrha, a righteous couple, survived in a boat. When the waters receded, they prayed to the goddess Themis for guidance on how to repopulate the earth. She told them to throw the bones of their mother behind them. They realized his meant throwing stones was the bones of Mother Earth, Gaia. The stones Deucalion threw became men, and Pyrrha's became women. So that was the summarization of the two stories from Greek mythology. Now, in this stage, we're going to reflect about those two stories that we summarize. And we try to reflect on what moral lessons we gain from that stories. Let's go! For me, in Nisus and Scylla, the story revolves around betrayal driven by misguided love and ambition. So, in that story, Scylla was the one misguided of her ambition to have King Minos. And Scylla's flaw is her inability to control desire. She betrays her own father and city for the love of Minos, who ultimately rejects her right away. So the myth exposes how passion can overpower loyalty and reason. So next, we have Deucalion and Pyrrha. So the opposite in this story, the opposite appears. Their virtue is faith and obedience. They survive the flood sent by Zeus because they act with reverence and moral integrity. So while Scylla represents this danger of selfish impulses, Deucalion and Pyrrha represent the strength of virtue and faith in divine order. So So based on the story, the gods in both myth respond directly to human choices. In Nisus and Scylla, the gods or fate punished Scylla by transforming her into a sea bird, forever pursued by her father in bird form, a poetic symbol of guilt and endless regret. In contrast, the gods reward Deucalion and Pyrrha for their righteousness by letting them repopulate the earth through a miraculous act, turning stones into humans. The divine reaction depends on whether humans act from selfishness or humility. So together, the myth warn and teach Nisus and Scylla teaches that love without moral restraint becomes destructive. It's not real love but obsession. Deucalion and Pyrrha teaches that survival depends not only on strength but on goodness and faith. The moral balance is clear. Passion and check brings ruin, but virtue aligned with divine will bring renewal. So my insights about human nature or divine justice, the myth shows that humans are deeply emotional and often act against reason. But they also have the capacity for faith and endurance. Divine justice in these stories mirrors human behavior. It is not arbitrary but reflective. The gods are like a moral mirror, rewarding balance and punishing excess. Both myths suggest that harmony between heart and conscience defines humanity's rightful place in the cosmos. If you think about it, these ancient tales still speak to modern life. We still wrestle with the same impulses, desire, faith, loyalty, and the same consequences when we lost or uphold our sense of integrity. So, the myth of Nisus and Scylla and Deucalion and Pyrrha still remind us that our choices define us. Scylla's betrayal shows how desire can destroy, while Deucalion and Pyrrha's fate shows how goodness can rebuild. In every age, the lesson remains. Our actions decide whether we fall or rise. As the saying goes, character is destiny. Thank you everyone for listening to our mythology story. Until next time mga ka-daisies! Bye!
Bye!